Ever looked at your wedding pictures and thought, wait, who's that guy? It's a moment that can make you laugh, scratch your head, or even question your memory. Imagine flipping through the most important photos of your life, reliving every magical moment, and then bam! There's a total stranger grinning in the background, blending in like he's part of the family. It's the kind of thing you'd expect in a comedy movie, not real life. But for one Scottish couple, this bizarre scenario became a 4-year-long mystery that would captivate the internet and bring together people from all over the world. Let's rewind to November 2021. Michelle and John Wiley were celebrating their dream wedding in the picturesque town of Prestwick, Scotland. The venue was stunning, the weather was perfect, and the air was filled with laughter, love, and the sound of bagpipes. Friends and family had travelled from near and far to witness their union, and every detail was carefully planned to create a day they'd never forget. The couple posed for photos in front of the historic stone building, surrounded by rolling green hills and the unmistakable charm of a Scottish celebration. It was, by all accounts, the perfect day. But as the newlyweds settled in to relive their big day through the wedding album, something odd kept popping up. In photo after photo, there he was, a cheerful, well-dressed man, smiling and mingling with guests as if he belonged. He wasn't just in the background either. He was front and center in some shots, raising a glass, chatting with the bridesmaids, and even posing with the happy couple. The more they looked, the more they wondered, who was this guy? How did he end up in so many of their most cherished memories? Naturally, the first step was to ask around. Michelle and John showed the photos to their friends and family, hoping someone would recognize the mystery guest. But the response was always the same: blank stares, puzzled expressions, and a chorus of, "Nope, never seen him before." It was as if he'd appeared out of thin air, charming everyone without anyone actually knowing who he was. The couple joked about their bonus guest, but deep down curiosity gnawed at them. Who crashes a wedding and manages to go completely unnoticed? Determined to solve the riddle, Michelle decided to take her search to the digital world. She posted the photos on every social media platform she could think of: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even local community groups. She wrote heartfelt captions, funny appeals, and even a few memes, hoping someone, somewhere, would recognize the man who had become the star of their wedding album. The internet loves a good mystery. And soon, the story began to spread. People from all over Scotland and beyond shared the post, tagged friends, and speculated about the identity of the cheerful crasher. But for years, it was radio silence. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. Michelle checked her inbox religiously, hoping for a breakthrough, but the only messages she received were from people as baffled as she was. The mystery man remained just that, a mystery. The story faded from the headlines, but the question lingered in the back of everyone's mind. Would they ever find out who he was? Enter Dazza, a popular Scottish content creator known for his humor and knack for solving quirky internet mysteries. In early 2024, Dazza stumbled upon Michelle's post and decided to take up the case. He made a video retelling the story, complete with dramatic music, wild theories, and plenty of laughs. His followers were instantly hooked, and the video quickly went viral. Suddenly, the wedding crasher mystery was back in the spotlight, and the hunt was on once again. The internet is a powerful thing. Within days, thousands of amateur sleuths joined forces, combing through photos, cross-referencing guest lists, and even analyzing the man's suit for clues. The story was picked up by local news outlets, and soon, everyone in Scotland seemed to be talking about the Prestwick wedding crasher. Then, in a moment of pure internet magic, someone recognized the man. His name? Andrew Hillhouse, a friendly local from the nearby town of Troon. The mystery was finally solved. So, how did Andrew end up at Michelle and John's wedding? As it turns out, he was actually invited to a different wedding at the same hotel on the very same day, with two celebrations happening just doors apart. It was an easy mistake to make. Andrew, dressed to the nines and ready to party, wandered into the wrong reception, thinking he was in the right place. No one questioned him. After all, weddings are full of unfamiliar faces, and he fit right in with the crowd. It wasn't until Andrew saw the bride, someone he definitely didn't know, that he realized his hilarious blunder. Imagine the shock. One minute you're enjoying a glass of champagne, the next you're piecing together that you've been celebrating with total strangers. But instead of slipping out quietly, Andrew decided to make the most of the situation. He joined in the festivities, shared a few laughs, and left everyone with a story they'd never forget. Once the truth came out, Michelle and Andrew finally connected online. They exchanged messages, shared their sides of the story, and couldn't stop laughing at the absurdity of it all. What started as a baffling mystery turned into a heartwarming friendship. They even met up in person to celebrate their newfound connection, proving that sometimes the best stories come from the most unexpected moments. From mystery guest to new friend. Now that's a wedding story for the ages. The Wileys' wedding album now holds not just memories of their special day, but a reminder of the power of curiosity, kindness, and a little bit of internet magic. What started as a simple question, "Who's that guy?" ended with laughter, new friendships, and a story that will be told for generations. Have you ever had a surprise guest at your event? Maybe it was a long-lost friend, a distant relative, or even a total stranger who wandered in by mistake. These moments can be awkward, hilarious, or even life-changing. Sometimes the best memories are the ones you never planned for. So next time you spot an unfamiliar face in your photos, remember every stranger has a story, and you never know where a little curiosity might lead. We want to hear your stories. Drop your own surprise guest tales in the comments below. Hit like if you enjoyed this wild ride, and don't forget to subscribe for more viral mysteries and heartwarming moments. Who knows, your story could be the next internet sensation.